In today's topic, we'll be discussing about the general responsibilities of every crew member on board the ship. It's your responsibility to keep your cabin clean and tidy. Remember, these are shared spaces, all right? You share with your cabin mate, and that way you have to keep it clean for your next person. As a new hire, you have a lot of trainings waiting for you. All right, you do have a lot of trainings waiting for you on board the ship, and believe me, the more you learn, the more you advance and more you feel like you are prepared. Right? Because so for new hires who are looking forward joining the cruise ship, I must tell you, it's not easy, but you can do it. Believe me, you can do it. Okay, yeah, so leave that faint-hearted home and you have to go there strong, and you have to be bold in everything that you're doing, and just believe in yourself. Okay.
Welcome to Grace on Board.
Hello world, welcome to my channel. It's Grace on Board, and I'm glad to see you here again. Thank you for tuning in. So in today's topic, we'll be talking about, but before we do that, I'll be showing you my new set of nails. Okay, this is my new set of nails. My stiletto, this kind of shape is called stiletto. I almost called myself Miss Stiletto. Okay, this is my new set of nails, only at Ray's Nail Bar. And you're going to bring all your inspos, and we are ready to make it happen. All right, down below is our contacts. You can find us in Githurai 45, G-Town Business Center, along Mwihoko Road. Okay, so moving forward, in today's topic, we'll be discussing about the general responsibilities of every crew member on board the ship. So get me right, this is beyond what you are delegated to do. All right, I know you have an offer letter and you have your job description and all that, but we have some more responsibilities that we have to do to ensure safety and all that, and some other things for the interest of us, ourselves, and the guests on board the ship. All right, so we'll be discussing, so what are these general responsibilities that crew members have to participate. All right, is to observe the safety measures. All right, so when I say the safety measures, so this happens when there's an outbreak of maybe something contagious disease or that. Remember, we are in a confined space. All right, so what are you supposed to do in case of that scenario? So you have to protect yourself with the correct PPEs, maybe a mask, and washing your hands, sanitizing the surfaces, and keeping the place clean and away of the bacteria that is suspected to be harmful. All right, so it is every crew member's responsibility to be on the correct safety measures. All right, wear the right safety PPEs. Okay, all right, so to avoid the spread of anything in case there is something spreading all over. Okay, well, so that one is a must for everybody. Okay, and it is for the best interest of your safety and anyone on board. Yeah, safety. All right, so moving on, the second general responsibility of a crew member would be marine conservation. All right, so when I say marine conservation, this does not only go to the crew members on board the ship, but goes to anybody on board the ship, so that includes the guests. All right, so when I say marine conservation, means no throwing of anything whatsoever overboard. Nothing, plastic, napkins, anything. You are not allowed to throw anything overboard the ship, because remember, there's marine life. We have fish, we have dolphins, we have everything that needs a life, and you don't want to throw that plastic paper that will lead to suffocation of, the marine life. Okay, remember, this is punishable by law. Okay, this could make the ship get fined. You could be fined, you could be jailed. All right, so you are not allowed as a crew member or a guest to throw anything overboard. You are not allowed, however, to to mitigate this or to restrict this, we have an incinerator. If I'm using the correct one, the incinerator, right? Where we sort out the garbage and everything is sorted as per the environmental laws and rules, okay? You have like to sort out the plastic have to be on their own, the cans on their own and all that, and food on its own, right? They don't have to be separated strictly, okay? So that way, everything will be conserved and reserved the way it's supposed to be. And we're gonna keep our water blue, and the animals gonna love their life in their own habitat, and so forth and so forth. So no dumping shit on the ocean, in the ocean, okay? No dumping shit, no dumping nothing, all right? Yes. So moving on, attending the trainings, okay? Yeah. So this one is for all crew members who have the trainings to attend. It's their duty to present themselves, perform the practice that is available for them, to familiarize themselves with the current precautions, and to familiarize themselves with what they're doing on their daily basis, all right, and to improve the services and to make it better for everybody, all right. So we have face-to-face online trainings, and also we have online trainings that really help us in advancing, all right. So you know what I'm talking about. If you're a crew member, you know about trainings. Yes, do your trainings. So on board the ship, we live in cabins, or you can call them cabins, so you can say cabina, all right? So we live in cabins. So each and every crew member live in a cabin depending on your department, depending on your position, all right? So actually, I came to understand not everybody lives in a cabin, and the other ones, they have somewhere they live, but still in the ship, all right? It's your responsibility to keep your cabin clean and tidy. Remember, these are shared spaces, all right? You share with your cabin mate, and that way you have to keep it clean for your next person, for the other person. Like, you have to throw the garbage, you have to keep the cabin clean and all that. Yeah, because you are sharing the cabin. There depends. We have people who don't share, we have people who share. It depends. But if you happen to share, and if you don't happen to share either, you need to keep it clean. You don't want that cabin inspection to find you on the wrong, yeah. And you just have to make sure that whatever you're storing in your cabin, it's something that is allowed. So in most ships, I came to realize that they don't allow wet food, all right, because it could contribute to pesticides and all that, all right? So because we have a crewmate, so you're supposed to eat, yeah, you don't have to bring food in the cabin, all right? So it's your responsibility as a crew member to keep your cabin clean, tidy, and conducive environment for your next person, for your partner, for your companion, who you're living with, okay? All right, so we move on to the other responsibility of a crew member, and that will be something that all crew members will agree with me that they love it. Oh, believe me, we love this one. We do love this one. And this one goes by the name drill. You know the drill? Okay. You know the 7 shots and 1 long blast? Yes, we all love drills. Yeah, we love drills. We do. Okay, so for those who are wondering what a drill is, normally I'm in the nail business actually, and when you mention a drill, if I don't know anything about the shape and I'm in the nail business, and you mention the drill, I would think of the one that I'm using to drill the client's nails, but that's not the case, okay? When I say a drill in a cruise ship, I mean it's the emergency preparedness. It's a, how do I call it? It's like an emergency way. It's like preparedness to emergency. Where are you supposed to go in case of emergency? What are you supposed to do? What signals should you follow? What is your duty? How do you respond to this emergency in case there is one, okay? So we have like a drill that we perform. Could be fire drill, could be like man overboard, could be a medical emergency, it could be like navigational issues, or maybe, and so forth and so forth. But every crew member in their drill station or in their master station, they know what they're supposed to do. Okay, we are highly trained about that, and that is where the STCW and the Seaman book come in. All right, other than that, when you get on board the ship, like I said in one of my videos, as a new hire, you have a lot of trainings waiting for you. All right, you do have a lot of trainings waiting for you on board the ship, and believe me, the more you learn, the more you advance, and more you feel like you are prepared, because in the ship you have to be always prepared. Okay, you have to be always prepared, like you could assist in this certain of a situation, in this certain situation, and that's why you are a crew member, because you're trained. Okay, good. So that's the drill. There's 7 shots, 1 blast or 1 long blast. That's what we are familiar with in the ship. And every crew member, they have a station they have to go during the drill. And yes, and for sure with that, you are ready to handle almost anything, right? Okay. Ingine ni nini sasa? Ingine ni safety issues, delegated duties and trainings. Okay. And the last one is and the last one is the last responsibility of a crew member will be now you doing your delegated duties. All right, what does your offer letter do? I mean what you are employed for, you now have the delegated duties to follow. Okay, now that one comes individually. Okay, that one comes individually. Like now you have now the delegated duties apart from the general duties of a crew member. Okay, all right, so generally the crew member or any crew member is expected to maximize safety, all right, and to make sure that you own your mistakes in whatever you're doing. Just in case you spill something on the floor, you don't just walk away. You have the emergency spill response, what you're supposed to do. Like when you spill, you own your spill and so forth. Like get it done, don't just ignore. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like these are general things that you have to look forward. All right, so other than that, I would say, like, normally on my first contract, everything was just like, oh, this is passing, oh, what is this, what is happening? Yeah, so I remember the first time, my very first drill, I didn't know what was happening. Believe me, I was going up and down the gangway with my home clothes, wearing my life jacket, and everybody's just laughing at us because we didn't know. And later on, it became easier because we learned every day, right? Yeah, so for new hires who are looking forward joining the cruise ship, I must tell you, it's not easy, yes, but you can do it. Believe me, you can do it. Okay, yeah, so leave that faint-hearted home and you have to go there strong, and you have to be bold in everything that you're doing, and just believe in yourself. Okay, all right, so I didn't have much to say. I just wanted to highlight the general responsibilities of a crew member, and in case you feel like I left something, please feel free to add it on my comment section, right? So thank you for watching and hope to see you again on my next one. But before you go, if you live somewhere Filipino, I think I'm too fast. So if you live somewhere close, Thika Superhighway, you could just pass by and do your nails with us. And also we're doing lashes. Look at how I'll be looking at my enemies. Oh, yep, that's how I'll be looking at my enemies. So you too can have the lashes to scare your enemies, but you look good on them. Oh, come try us. Okay, Race Nail Bar, and see you there for more and greater services. For more videos of cruise ship, you know where to find me. Right here on YouTube, Grace on Board, and I'll be happy to see your queries on TikTok, Instagram on the same name. And it was nice having you on board, and thank you so much. See you on the next one. Ciao, ciao.